I want to hear about your tennis lessons.
Yeah, so speaking of stupider people, have you ever been in the position where you're truly an absolute beginner at something? Like you haven't really done anything even adjacent to this thing?
Yeah, I think you're like talking about as an adult, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I mean, no, as a baby.
I have to cast my mind back, but I'm pretty sure
I think there was a few things.
I was pretty good at tennis when I was like a 1-year-old.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, like after you're more or less, I guess, fully formed.
Yeah, it's always hard when it's like, if I wanted to take up karate, for
Yeah,
instance,
exactly.
It's like, oh, okay, now I'm a entry-level competitor along with the 12-year-olds.
Well, it's not even the age thing that I find difficult. It's that... So I've taken up like a few things in my life as an adult, but in terms of tennis, I've absolutely no frame of reference at all. I've never played anything even similar, I don't think. Now I'm in tennis lessons and I don't think the guy understands how bad beginners can truly be and how little they know.
Like you almost need a separate teacher for very beginners of everything.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, because it's like you might know how to play tennis, but do you know how to teach it to someone who's
literally never heard of it before, basically.
Right.
Like I might have just have dropped from the sky when it comes to tennis. Like I was born yesterday in tennis land.
And I think like some of the best players are not going to be good teachers for that reason. It's like,
it's like, well, I know how to do it. I just do this, and it's like, well, I can't just do this.
No,
and they're like,
exactly.
Well, you just throw the ball and serve. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't though.
Yeah, you've got to have a lot of patience as someone doing that entry level training, I think.
Yeah, so that's kind of the story of my current tennis lessons. I find them infuriating. Like, it's really hard not to be annoyed because he'll, number one, like ask you to do something and then ask you questions about why it didn't work. So he'll be like, just hit it over there. And I guess it implies that that's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. It's like, just ace me every time and win the points.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like,
sorry.
Oh, okay,
I didn't realize that was the aim.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
aiming to hit it into the net.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
I was saying over.
Over the net. Okay. No, I got that much.
That's exactly like, I was like, I know that I said I was an absolute beginner, but it's not that I don't know where the ball should go. It's that I'm not really sure how to get it there.
Right. Yeah, I know. Like,
You're like,
over the net in the lines. That part I've got down.
I mean, that feels...
You
I'm
have
like,
to tell me how to do that.
Yeah, I was like, I know I said nothing's intuitive, but I didn't think I'm meant to repeatedly smack it into the net.
Yeah. But despite that, you're having a good time?
No, I hate it. I'm hating it.
But what, you're just persisting because you paid for 10 weeks in advance?
Yeah, so you pay 8 weeks in advance, and if you've paid, you can't even change to a different teacher. Because I also just find him an irritating person, and he also doesn't like me. And I'm like, well, this is a pleasant hour of my week.
Really? You can't even like switch coaches?
No, I wish. We just hate each other, and I hate the process. It's just awful. And it's in a group of 6 people, and I'm like, I can just feel everyone like hating us.
What, because they're all like slightly more advanced?
Not really. I just think like he clearly hates me. I clearly hate him. Like I'm not having a good time. It's just hard to have a black cloud in your beginner's class, I guess.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like if your fellow classmates are having a similar experience with him, then you could like at least band together. But it sounds like no you're just on your own hating him.
Well, I think they are having a similar experience. It's just that we also don't like each other as people, which adds an extra dimension.
But you're doing this
dislike.
with your husband as well.
Yeah, I like him as a person.
But does he like the teacher?
No. But he's like, I don't find him as annoying as you do, but no, I don't like him.
Are you actually learning anything?
No. So we
How
have
many
to
weeks in are you?
3.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. Just keep suffering for another 5 weeks, I guess.
Yeah,
I can't go next week. I have to work late. And I was like, sweet relief.
Even though it's like $50 down the drain or something.
Much. I was like, oh my God, thank God.
This is an interesting new area that you've stumbled upon.
Okay.
Usually people pay to do things for fun. But there's another alternative. You could just appreciate your day-to-day life more.
I do. I'm like, thank God I'm working late.
Yeah. By paying for something you hate and then not doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like really going to give you a new perspective on just the downtime.
Midnight Crisis.